Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Pokémon Nuzlocke. And today we are right where we left off, or thereabouts. We are going to make sure that our team is healed up, and then we've got a rival battle coming up that I'm actually very scared of. Mainly due to the fact that I know that he's got some Pokemon that are going to cause me some trouble. So let's go ahead and have a look at our team. Because I can't have Quinn in, because he's going to have a Pidgey that's going to cause us a lot of trouble. I think Peter is probably going to be our best bet for leading in here, because we have to... Well, I guess we don't have to go up to Nugget Bridge just yet. Yes, we do. Never mind. Here comes a rival fight that I am very ill-prepared for. Alright, here comes Xavier strolling down. And hopefully everything goes well here, because it has all of the makings to very much not do that. His Pidgeotto is what leads in, and we have Peter, our Nidorino. And we're going to lead in with a Horn Attack, just so we can get a bulk amount of damage in there. That actually wasn't so bad. What does Gust do to us? 9. And then he quick attacks, because of course he does. But no crit on it, so that's good. There goes another Horn Attack. And we were speedier this time, so that's good. It was probably going for Gust, and that's going to be quite nice. Now, this Abra can't do anything to us, because all it knows for now is Teleport, which is fine. So we're going to bust out the Twin Needle. Oh, and that's just going to take it out. Mainly because it was a crit. So maybe I don't need to be as scared here. Here's a Rattata. We're going to Twin Needle here. Oh, that's actually doing quite a fair amount of damage. And... oh, you know what? We might just be in luck here because of our handy little Quinn. Oh, why was I so scared of this fight? Quinn pulling out all of the stops and sweeping through the back half of Xavier's team. That was actually awesome. And yeah, let's go ahead and make our way up Nugget Bridge so we can get an additional encounter here along Route 24. And yeah, things should be fairly smooth sailing, because we need to make it to Bill's house before we can get rid of the police officer that's blocking this door. Yep. So let's heal up for good measure, and then let's take on a bunch of these trainer fights so we can make our way to the next city in our route here. Alright, here comes our first trainer that we need to worry about. We've got ourselves a bug catcher, and this Caterpie is going to learn the meaning of pain at the hand of Peter and his Poison Sting. It's going to do a lot of damage because Poison is super effective against Bug here. I don't know if that's always the case. I think it's just a Gen 1 thing. But that does very well. Here comes a Weedle, which it's good that we have Peter in here because we are going to resist the moves that he has, or the Poison type moves that he has, and we'll try to throw out against us. We're just going to tackle to finish out this Bug Trainer here. Critical hit. Nice amount of crits that are coming through from the different members of our team here. Before we make our way up to this next trainer, though, we are going to take Peter out of the primary slot, mainly due to the fact that we are trying to make sure that we don't make our way to level 24 by the time we make it down to Lieutenant Surge, because that is the maximum amount of levels that we can have on any member of our team, as his Raichu is level 24. And now we're going to have a Pidgey versus Claire the Pidgeotto coming in here. And we're going to quick attack our way through this Pidgey, which actually was quite a nice hit there. And a secondary... don't miss your quick attacks, Claire, come on! Now we'll hit our quick attack, and that will take out the back half of the Pidgey. I don't think that quick attack is supposed to be a move that has low accuracy, but I think a portion of the problem comes down to the fact that... there's a glitch in Gen 1 where even 100% accurate moves are not always necessarily 100% accurate. But that's pretty quick work of the Nidoran here. And Claire gaining some more experience points. I'm going to make a gutsy move, and we're going to head up to the third trainer on this bridge without healing up our team, and then we can pivot our starter into the primary position as we go up to trainer number 4. Youngster wants to fight. Here comes his Rattata, and we should be able to make fairly quick work of the Rattata making use of Quick Attack and other like moves. That was actually really good. There comes a Tail Whip, which I have to keep in mind as we make our way through the remainder of these fights, especially if I don't pivot Claire out of the primary spot here. Quick Attack is going to hit into the Ekans just as well. Thankfully, our attack hasn't dropped. That's 2 defense drops that we now have, which we have to be mindful of even more so, but I should be a relatively safe level here, and there's level 21 out of Claire, which is awesome. And you learned Whirlwind, which doesn't do us any good, because, well, Whirlwind is just going to end battles with the wild encounters, and that's not helpful here in these trainer battles by any means. That's a supersonic, so we are going to immediately switch, and we're going to go over to Dale, just because I don't want to have to deal with potentially hitting myself in the face, especially because I don't know if the defense drops that I have affect my self-damage, and I would rather not find that out the hard way. But that's a relatively quick and easy work for the youngster here. Let's go ahead and switch Dale into the primary slot in our party, go up to trainer number 4, and then we'll head back down and heal up our team before we make our way to Bridge Trainer 5, as well as the leader of this little group of mercenaries, if you want to call them that. I don't know. Let's Water Gun here. That should deal a decent amount of damage, and Gust is going to come out, not do a whole lot. Of course, he's going to Quick Attack after that to get some cheeky damage in, but that secondary Water Gun is going to take out the Pidgey, and I'm not in a point where I'm worrying yet. Here's a Nidoran, and unfortunately, it's not a ground type, as it only becomes a ground type when it reaches Nidoqueen. So we are just doing chip damage, if you will, against him with our different moves. Though I think both of those crit, if I'm not mistaken, just there. So there's Lass, and let's make our way back down to the Poké Center, heal up, and then jump headlong into the 5th trainer and the leader at the end of the bridge. Alright, junior trainer coming out here, and we've got a Mankey. Not overly concerned about this Mankey. I don't have any moves, I don't think, that are super effective. That's a Karate Chop. That was a crit on it, which did 15. So I've just got to be careful about that. And he crits again, which is even worse for me. And that's a defense drop, which means that I cannot afford to stay in anymore, especially with the amounts of damage that he's dealing to me. So here comes... Oh, I thought that was going to be a lot more drawn out, but apparently not. Let's switch into Dale. Or switch Dale out of the primary spot. Let's pick up our Nugget prize from the leader here at the end, and he's going to extend an offer for us to join Team Rocket. Now we're going to beat his head in with the members of our team, because we just are a little bit better at, or we should be better at this than he is. But here comes Claire, and we're going to Quick Attack to get the preliminary hit in against the Ekans, and of course we're going to end up wrapped for that, which is unfortunate, so we're just going to be in a position of vulnerability until the wrap subsidizes. Fortunately, wrap doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is a nuisance because it wastes a lot of your time. Claire doing some pretty good work there. Here comes a Zubat. Quick Attack coming in across the Zubat, doing a nice amount of damage there. Bite's a normal type move in this generation, not like it would have affected me super effectively if it were not. And that is really everything that we needed out of that encounter. Now we're going to make our way over here to the tall patch of grass because we can get 2 encounters. We can get the encounter here on Route 24 and then a little jaunt up the road in Route 25. So let's see what we have here. That's a Weedle, that's a Dupe's Claws that we can claim. So we're going to go ahead and run from this encounter and hope that we can get something that we haven't already seen. Especially because I need to diversify my portfolio with the Flash TM being locked behind seeing X amount of types of Pokemon. Come on. There we go. What do we have now? An Oddish. That's not actually that bad, because I don't currently have a grass type on my team, and Vileplume could actually be very, very beneficial for us. So we are going to... Let's Gust, because I think it has a lower power. Oh, that did quite a bit. And we're going to resist that because we're a flying type. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot. We cannot afford to use another attack. I only have 2 Pokeballs. I hope that doesn't bite me. Oh, thank goodness. Oddish is caught. We will be adding Oddish to our team and our rotation of Pokemon here. Yeah, Oddish is the weed Pokemon. I didn't realize that. Yes, we will be giving Oddish a nickname. And this Oddish is going to be named... Let's go with Aubrey. Yeah, that works. Aubrey was transferred to someone's PC, but we're going to go get her right now, because I would love to have her on my team and start training her up to some bigger and better things, especially where 2 of my team slots right now are filled by people I'm not overly thrilled with. And we're also going to buy some more Pokeballs down here, because that was a scary moment that I was caught in just there. TM45, I don't remember off the top of my head what that one is, but if I check my handy-dandy guide real quick, that is Thunder Wave. That's actually not a terrible TM to have access to. So we will definitely consider teaching that to a member of our team. Now, this patch of grass that's directly above my head is where we can get our next encounter. And yes, it's a very small patch of grass, but it is definitely on Route 25. So, let's see what we run into. Weedle, that's a Dupe's Claws that we can claim. So we are going to run from this encounter. And let's hit this again and see if we get something else more beneficial. Let's see what pops out of this time. That's another Oddish, and it's at the same level as mine. I don't need to sit this one out. Don't absorb me. Let me go. Yeah, it's not going to do a whole lot. Let me get out of here, please. Come on. Alright. Let's see what our next encounter here is. That's a Kakuna, that's another Dupe's Claws. So we continue to search. Actually, I'm going to power through this fight because I would like to get some experience onto Aubrey. That's a Metapod. It's not what I wanted, but it's what we have to deal with. So let's go ahead and use some more absorbs so we can whittle its health down, and then we'll catch it, I guess. And so this is going to take a little bit of time for us to do. It's not very effective. That did a decent amount to it, though. Oh, that's because this is a regular bug type as opposed to being a bug poison type. I'm sure that's what the main difference here is, because it only half resists it. That's another Harden, but we are now going to throw a Pokeball and hopefully catch the Metapod outright. Nope, we have to do it again, which I'd rather not waste a bunch of Pokeballs on it, but it is our encounter for the route, and would you get in the ball? At the end of the day, Butterfree wouldn't be a terrible option, because it does have access to Confusion, and that's a very Stop it! That's a very powerful move to have access to in this type of a run. Come on, stay in the ball. Thank you. Did you have to break out of 5 of them, really? I would be so unlucky. That's Metapod, Cocoon Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and name this one... I don't think I have a Charles on the team yet, so we are going to do that. That's not how you spell Charles. C-H-A-R-L-E-S. Yeah, go to the PC. And we're going to make our way back down, heal up the team again, and then we'll make our way over to Bill's house. I'm going to avoid a lot of these trainers intentionally, because I would like to conserve them for later. Not necessarily conserve them for later, but conserve the amount of levels that I can get out of a lot of these trainers. So let's heal up our team and make our way back up to that route and get into some trainer fights. Okay, this is a hiker, I believe, and that's going to be a decent match for Aubrey to go in against. Though it may be not so... That's a Machop, actually. So that may not be great. But we can bring in Claire, because Claire should resist some of these hits against the Machop. Karate Chop is a normal type move in this generation, so maybe not, actually. But that should deal a decent amount of damage to the Machop. It does enough. That's a critical hit. If I could get a crit as well, that'd be awesome. That's not going to be the case. And let's go ahead and quick attack for the last time against this Machop. Take him out. And Aubrey gaining some experience points, and now we're going to switch Aubrey back in, mainly because if this Geodude's going to start defense curling, we can bypass it since our... That's what I expected. Since our Absorb, I believe, is a special move, it should get around those moves. Wow! That's great. Tackle did more than I wanted it to, but here comes another Absorb, and that's going to heal back a decent amount of health to us. Would have liked it better if he would have hit me turn 1, but Aubrey gaining some experience points out here, and that's kind of what we are needing and looking for here. Let's make our way away from that youngster, but I will encounter this hiker down here because I, again, would love to get some additional experience points onto our Aubrey. And let's get an Absorbat here. Screech is going to do not great things for me, but since I... Wow. That's going to heal me all the way up. And that's not particularly great. Bind and Wrap do very similar things. Don't think these can crit, though, which is good. And there goes... Oh, no. No. We're going to switch over to Dale, because fortunately that doesn't keep you in a move. And we're just going to Water Gun here to get him out of the way. That was not good. We just about lost Aubrey as quick as we gained her. Though level 15 is pretty good. Poison Power, also a really good thing for her to have in her rotation of moves. And Dale gaining a level as well. So, all around, pretty good things happening here. And we're going to make our way back down and heal up because, again, that's the safe thing to do here. We're going to make our way around this youngster, this bug trainer, whichever one it is. Going to make our way around. I can't make my way around this lass. I have to fight her. Not the end of the world, but I still would have rather not have had to fight her. Let's see what we've got. She's probably going to send out a poison type. Yep, that's fun. Aubrey, I don't know if you're a poison type yet. We're going to go over to Dale, just because I feel like that's the safe move. I feel like Dale's a safe move to pivot over to for a lot of things. No, don't poison me. Mainly because Dale isn't going to see any action in Lieutenant Surge's gym. And that's because he would get absolutely annihilated. So using him here would actually be a pretty good approaching strategy, because I'm not going to be using him at all. Therefore, I can dump any of the levels that I want to conserve onto him, or I guess avoid giving to the rest of my team onto him as opposed to putting them elsewhere. Now, I did fortunately stop in at the Mart, and I picked up some Antidotes, which is good because I'm going to need some of those. Where did that antidote go? I thought I had an additional one, but I don't. So that's going to cure Dale of the poison. That way I don't have to run all the way down and waste potions or be scared about not making it back to the Pokemon Center to heal him up. And here comes our hiker friend. He's got a lot of things, and these Geodudes are going to make very quick levels and mincemeat. Aubrey is going to make quick levels and also mincemeat out of them, which is awesome. Aubrey gaining some nice experience there. She's going to gain more experience off of this one, which I am absolutely here for. Nice work there. Aubrey growing to level 16, catching up with some more members of the team here. We're going to poison powder the Machop. We're going to try to poison powder the Machop before we pivot out if we can avoid it. Hurt by poison. I don't think Absorb's going to do anything beneficial for us here. So let's go ahead and pivot to Peter. I know I said that my other Pokemon was going to be better for that. Dale was going to be better for that. But we should be able to get away with using these types of moves here, these types of pivots. And we're going to go ahead and tackle here to conserve some Horn attack. I don't know that I need to, really. But Aubrey and Peter gaining some experience. Peter going up to level 22. I've got to be careful with that, because he may be the key to success for the other member of the Lieutenant Surge Gem here. So I'm going to have to make a hard call if I want that to be the case. Absorb going to get some real nice damage onto this Geodude, one-shot him, and that heals us all the way back up to full, which is great. Aubrey putting in some really good work here against the different hikers that are out in this part. Now, I'm going to approach this guy so I can grab the TM that's behind him. I don't know if it's a TM or an item. Either way, I want to grab what's behind him so I don't have to backtrack here with the Cut HM. And what do we got? A Rattata. Rattata is not something I want to leave Aubrey in against, so we are going to go ahead and switch over to Dale. And here comes a Hyper Fang. That's not good. Though we've got elevated defenses due to being a middle stage evolution, so that's okay, I suppose. Tail Whip coming out there. He's probably going to Quick Attack, but he didn't actually, so that's actually better for us. Aubrey gaining some experience. And let's go ahead and Water Gun the Ekans, because I'm pretty sure Water Gun has higher damage, and we're just going to get wrapped for a little bit here. 2 damage per cycle, and it only lasted for 2 cycles. Let's go ahead and bubble and get out of the fight with the youngster so we can grab the prize that's back behind him. Nice. So let's come back here. I don't recall what this is. TM19. Let's check our guide and see what that is. TM19 is Seismic Toss. And I'm pretty sure that Seismic Toss does a flat rate damage to whatever you throw it in against. And there's one last fight that we absolutely have to do before going to Bill's house. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. It's a lass. She has 3 Pokemon, and she has an Oddish, which is not particularly great, but I can pivot into Claire here. And Claire should resist these, so I'm not overly concerned. Let's go ahead and get some quick attacks in against the Oddish. And a secondary one, even with this healing, is going to get us through that pretty easily, I would assume. There's that quick attack, and there goes the Oddish. Aubrey gaining some nice experience, and even going up to level 17 and learning some Stun Sport as well. That's really nice. Pidgey up next. Quick attack gonna deal more damage there. And that's an accuracy drop, which means that after this, depending on what she throws out, we're going to pivot away from Claire. And that's Oddish. So we're going to go ahead and pivot over to Quinn. And Quinn should be able to tank this attack because I'm sure that he resists grass. Yes, he does. And here comes the Twin Needle, the bug type move, which is going to do one-shot damage against the Oddish. Really nice. Quinn, really the unexpected ace in the hole for the time being, and I'm very appreciative of that. Let's make our way into Bill's house. Let's interact with him so we can get our ticket to the SSN, unblock the home of the backyard of the individual who's in town and been robbed by Team Rocket, so we can make our way down to Vermilion City. We've got to go on the SSN today. And that might take more time than I want it to, but we've got to do it, so we'll make our way through that. And then let's talk to Bill. Let's grab the ticket from him so we can then make our way down to Vermilion City. Alright, here we go into the backyard to confront Team Rocket and get the Dig TM. And let's see what he leads with. He's only got 2. That's a Machop. I'm definitely not going to leave Aubrey in against it. Let's go over to Dale. I think he's the safe bet for the time being. Karate Chop. Please don't crit. Of course it did, because I asked it not to. There's a Water Gun that should hopefully deal at least half. It did not. But if we get a crit on it, he's going to crit me again, which I'm not happy about. Just don't crit me a third time, thank you. Here comes the Bubble. That'll make us through the Machop very well. And here comes a Drowsy, so we are going to pivot over to... No, because it probably knows Confusion, and I don't want to use either Peter or Quinn. Actually, the best thing for... Actually, Claire's going to take neutral damage from that. And of course he puts me to sleep. Oh, that's not fun. Disable... I didn't even use a move. Well, at least you disabled something that was worth it. Confusion. Really glad that I didn't pivot into any of the other members of my team here. Come on, Claire. Wake up. Wake up, Claire. Wake up. Claire! And there's a Pound. And of course I don't... That's the one thing that I don't like about Gen 1, is I can't... yeah, it failed because you've already disabled me. But I don't like the fact that in Gen 1, I am kind of at the mercy of waking up. Like, I don't get to pick a move that would be executed if I do wake up on that turn. That's something that's really kind of stressful there. But Claire did a bunch of good work, and much better than I assumed that she would have. We're going to make our way down here, heal up, and then go down to Vermilion City, because I took way more of a beating on that than I wanted to. We actually have an opportunity to get another encounter here, because this is Route 5. So let's do just that and see what pops out of the grass. And contender number 1 hopefully is going to show up here in about 2 seconds. There it is. Let's see what we have. A Pidgey, so that's a Dupe's Claws. We're going to go ahead and run from this. Let's jump down to the next section. I know they're all the same, but it's going to help us work closer towards our objective. Let's see what our second contender is. That's a Mankey. That's actually really good to have because that's a fighting type, and those can be hard to come by. We're going to Stun Spore the Mankey, because that's going to be a nice status condition to have on it. Yes. Why did I Stun Spore again? Let's go ahead and absorb here. I don't know. Oh, that actually does a fair amount. Leer. Let's absorb again. We can absorb one more time, I feel, and still be safe, even if we were to get a crit. But I don't want to do that again. So let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball. Should be easier to catch because it has a status condition on it as well. Yes, and we're going to take Vipra off the team because it hasn't been doing anything. I honestly don't anticipate using it. So yeah, Mankey in our rotation. Yes, we will be giving a nickname to Mankey. And we're going to name Mankey Luis. Not Lewis. Luis. And still Luis, the male version of that name. But let's go into the tunnel and down to the Route 6 above Vermilion City, and we can get another encounter when we're there. Alright, here is a trainer battle, and this has me mildly scared because he has a Butterfree. Yeah, that's not particularly great, especially because Aubrey's a poison type. So yeah, we're going to switch over to Quinn, or Dale, not Quinn. Quinn would be in trouble. And of course we get Stun Sport. That's great. Let's Water Gun here. Infusion does some damage. Thankfully, it doesn't deal... That's bad. That's actually really bad. Water Gun hitting there again. It's going to take 5. I don't know if I can take this. I can't stand for that. Claire's got to come out here. Don't put me to sleep. Thank you very much. Okay, that's the better route to go. I've got Poison Powdered, but this is going to hit, and I'm not going to take any poison damage here because I can now heal up with the antidote that I have. Dale gaining some nice experience going up to level 22, so he's still in the clear. And then we're going to use a antidote on Claire. I know she's at full health, but I would rather not have to deal with that. But we are on Route 6, so let's go ahead and get an encounter here and see what we end up with. And survey says Oddish. That's a dupes clause, so we are going to run away from this Oddish. Goodbye. Let's see what we get next. Next up, we have... Drumroll, please. And we have encountered another Oddish. So again, going to be running from that. And let's see what we get next. Something I haven't seen before, please. And it is yet another Oddish. Fourth encounter is going to be a Pidgey. Again, something we've seen. So, not something we are going to stick around for. Oh, don't tell me I can't escape. Fortunately, that's a normal type move and not a flying type move. Thank you. What do we have next? It is an Oddish. It might just be Oddishes and Pidgeys. No, there's got to be a third one in here. There's got to be a third one of something we have. I'm pretty sure there's a Meowth in here. Which, I mean, not what I'm hoping for. That's a Mankey. We already have one. We've seen one. So let's go ahead and run away from this one as well. Come on, show me the Meowth. Maybe it's Meowth in the other version. But, we'll get a couple more encounters here and see if we do end up finding something that we can use. An Oddish. Let's get 2 more, and then we'll have to backtrack and maybe get a Dupe's Claws encounter here. Or just take the Dupe's Claws encounter, if you will. There's the second encounter I said. It's another Oddish. Unfortunate. But we're going to run away from that. Come on, show me something new. Show me something I haven't seen. Show me something that I can use. Yes, please. Pidgey. Nope. We're going to write this off as... Oh, don't tell me that. Come on, you can run from this. Thank you. Alright, we've got 2 trainers we need to interact with here before we make our way down to the SSN. Junior Trainer, 3 Pokemon, starting out with a Pidgey. Not ideal, not terrible. You don't know any actual flying type moves, so we are going to pivot over to Quinn. And you're going to do that. That's no fun. We're going to Poison Sting, and you're going to Sand Attack me again? Now that's just not fair. Now... Yeah, no, you're no fun. You're no fun at all. So we're going to fight fire with fire. Come on, Claire. Let's hit this Pidgey here. And we're going to quick attack you because I don't want to deal with you longer than I have to. Oh, that was a low blow. Claire, hit your... Claire, hit your quick attacks, for crying out loud. Thank you. It's not that hard. You weren't 3 stages down like Quinn was. Aubrey, Quinn, and Claire gaining 61 experience apiece. We're just going to leave Claire in for this. Oh, of course I can't because I've got lowered accuracy. Quick attack. We only need to land 1 more of those. And with any luck, it'll be this one. Thank you, Claire. That's what I was hoping and needing from you. Claire, you just have Pidgeys? That feels like a waste. Let's go over to Peter. Actually, that was probably not the wisest choice that I could have made. Let's Poison Sting here. Please get a poison off. Nope. Not going to happen. Let's get a Horn Attack in. That's a quick attack coming out of their Pidgey. First time we've seen them use that. Please just take it out. I am done with this thing. Thank you. Peter and Claire gaining additional experience, and now I need to backtrack and heal up because I took way more hits in that interaction than I really wanted to. Alright, we're healed up, and now it's time for this other trainer. I wasn't looking to talk with you, but if you want to, I guess we can throw some hands. What do you got? 2 Pokemon, starting with Spearow. Now, you do know a flying move, so you are definitely not staying in here. Let's go ahead and... Nope, can't bring Peter in. And I can't bring Quinn in. But we're going to Dale. Alright, Dale. Let's get... Oh, nice, it missed. Let's get that water gun out there. Deal some nice damage to the Spearow. Critical hit, 1 shot. Excellent work there from Dale. Now we have Eradicate, and this is scary. Ugh, that's particularly scary. Actually, it's the Super Fang I need to be really, really scared of. Tail Whip, that's not great, because that's a defense drop, and we already had 50 damage dealt to us by that first Hyper Fang. He's going to go for it again. He's not. He's going to go for the Quick Attack, mainly because I think he knew that that was the only way he was getting damage in here in this fight. So, not bad, but we will take that for what it's worth. Let's come down here and heal ourselves up in the Pokemon Center. And I think, if I'm being completely honest, we're going to need to be very cautious about what we do on the SSN, because that's going to balloon up our team quite a bit in terms of the experience that we could get. But we can walk over to the PC and put that Mankey on our team. So that's going to help lower the overall team level count that we have. So Vipra in the box. Let's go ahead and withdraw Lewis. And let's come over here, make sure that he's healed up and ready to go. Yes, heal. And there we go. Now, we've got a Diglett's Cave encounter that we can do, but I am going to hold on to that. Mainly until I absolutely need to. We'll do that before we go into... You know what? No, I need to do it now. How many Pokeballs do I have? 5. That should be a decent amount. But we're still going to buy some more because we should do that. Yep, I'm buying, and I'm buying Pokeballs. We want to have 5 more. There we go. We're going to buy... Those are expensive. We're going to buy 5 Super Potions as well. Did I don't think I actually bought those. I need to buy them. Oh, I can't hold any more items. That's what it is. Water gun. Somebody already knows water gun. TM1 was something. TM4, what was that? That's Whirlwind. I don't need that. I really don't need that, so we're just going to get rid of it. Actually, no. We're going to sell TM04 for money. No, stop. Sell TM4. Yeah, that's how you make stocks. And then we'll pick up some Super Potions. 5. Yes, I want that. Thank you. And then we'll walk away. Now we're ready to head over here into Diglett's Cave. And Oddish should actually be relatively well equipped for here. I just hope I don't run into a Doug trio as the first one in here, because that would be bad. Diglett. Awesome. That's what we were hoping and needing to see. Let's go ahead and get a Stun Spore off on the Diglett. That was not great, but that was better. It's a ground type, so I shouldn't hit into it with Absorb. Let's go ahead and bring Lewis in here. Probably not my wisest move. Scratch, how much does that do? Enough where I'm comfortable staying in and holding out against a crit. We can hit him one more time with a scratch. It's going to deal less damage this time. And I need to switch to somebody else. We're going to switch to Claire. Claire is not going to resist the scratches, but it's going to deal less damage, that's for sure. So, come on, stay in the ball. No! That's not what I wanted from you. Stay in the ball. I know I should get your health a little lower, but I'm kind of scared to do so. There we go. That's Diglett. On our team. That's good. New Pokedex information to be added. Let's go ahead and give this thing a name. Yes, we will. We're going to name this one... Oh. What do we want to call this Diglett? Let's call it Heath. Sure, why not? E-A-T-H. There we go. Heath. Transferred to the PC. Let's make our way out of here. Now, I'm going to pick up Heath and put him in the party, because I need his levels to go up so he's ready to encounter or go in against Lieutenant Surge. Because if I can hold off on evolving my Nidorino into a Nidoking until after he's learned a few more moves, that would be beneficial. So there's our team healed up, and we need to figure out who we can leave behind. And I think, let's have a look at our team. We need to deposit. I honestly think that it's Dale. And the reason that I think that it's Dale is because Dale isn't going to be helpful for us in the coming gym. So we're going to put Heath on the team. We actually are going to deposit a couple of things. Item storage system, let's deposit. Starting with TM34, because I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Let's deposit TM12, because we already have a water gun in the party. Let's deposit... What was TM1? Mega Punch? Not the worst thing. We can deposit the Moon Fossil, because we're not going to use that for a while. I need that town map, so I don't know why I power clicked that. TM11 we can hold on to. And TM19, that's Seismic Toss. What was 45? That was something else. I think we're all right there. Let's withdraw our town map, because that shouldn't have gone in there. And now we can heal up our team and make our way down onto the SSN. Alright, so let's have a look at our team. We have Heath. We're going to switch into... I don't know why I switched him into the same spot. But let's see what he's got. I think it's just Scratch and Growl for now, which is fine. Lewis actually needs to go into the primary slot. And then we'll put Heath up there, and we'll put Aubrey up here. Just because they are the ones who are going to need more focus in leveling the team. So let's make our way down. That was not the space. But we can come into the Pokemon Fan Club and pick up a bike voucher. Just while I'm here thinking about it. Yeah, you have over 100 Pokemon. Yep, we're gonna hear about Rapidash, Lovely, Smart, plus Amazing, and Warm, Cuddly, Spectacular, Ravishing. Thanks for talking my ear off and for giving me a bike voucher. Firo. Well, let's now make our way onto the SSN. And we can get a lot of really nice levels on the team this way, which I'm quite happy about. Yep, we've got the ticket. There's our ticket. Here is the SSN. And I'm really only going to focus the rooms where I know there's items. There's not one in here, so we're not going to do that. Let's see what's in here. You don't have one either. You don't have one either. You also don't have one. And you do. So we're going to do that. And what do you have? Youngster coming out. Got Nidoran Male. And Lewis is a very low level for this. But Heath is a ground type. And that, I believe, resists poison type moves. Did a critical hit, so that's not particularly great. And that doesn't do a lot of damage. Though he just quartered his critical hit rate, which I am happy about. I'm not happy about that, though. So let's bring in Claire. I don't like doing 3 switches on a single Pokemon, but it's just beneficial for us to do because of the low levels that we have on the team members that we're trying to focus. Horn Attack's going to do more damage than I'd like it to. Claire coming in there. Heath and Lewis getting some nice levels in. Let's run down here. TMO8, what is that? That is Body Slam, which I don't have an immediate need for. Let's make our way out of here into the next room. You don't have anything, but if we make our way down here, we can find the kitchen, which doesn't have any trainers in it, but one of these cans has a Great Ball in it. And I can't remember which one it is. There it is. That's the Great Ball. And there might be something in trash cans on the other side of this room. Nope, nothing else. Let's make our way out of here then. And we're going to make our way back to heal. Nope. We're going to make our way back to heal our team before we go into any of the upper deck or the... No, because I don't have to go to the bow, I don't think. Alright, let's check these rooms. No items in here. There is an item in here, however. So let's see what you fished up. Because I'm hoping it's Magikarps. Goldeen. Except for Goldeen knows Peck. So that's not particularly great. If we wanted to switch in... That's right, Peck's a flying type move. Oh my gosh, that could have gone really, really, really badly. So we're going to switch in Heath, because I don't think this Goldeen knows... I don't think Goldeen knows any water moves. Let's get in a Scratch there. Peck, that's not good. That's not good at all. So we're going to get a third switch in to Claire. Which again, I don't like doing. But sometimes it has to be done to make sure that you can make your way through some of these rougher fights. Peck doesn't do a whole lot to me here. There we go. Nice quick move through there. What do you got next? Tentacool. We're going to quick attack you as well. I guess Claire is a good Pokemon to go to as well, because she can't come into the gym fight with Lieutenant Surge either. Goldeen back again. Let's get some more quick attacks in. There's a Peck. And... oh, come on. That's just rude. There we go. Nice work there. Claire making some pretty quick work of the Fisherman here. Let's pick up this item after fighting this gentleman, I believe is what he is. Yes, gentleman wants to fight, and you send out a Pikachu. I might be in some trouble here. Let's bring in Peter. That seems like it's going to be the best move to make. That's particularly great. Horn Attack. That's going to lower my attack, though, so that's not fun. Oh, nice crit, though. Of course, he's going to quick attack there, but it's not going to deal as much damage. And not bad. Peter really pulling together for us there. I'm actually quite happy with how that ended up going. No more room for items again. Alright, let's see what we can do. I should have sold that nugget. what did we have? TM08, that's Body Slam? Sure, let's see who we can teach that to. Heath and Lewis. I think we're going to teach it to Lewis because Lewis doesn't have as many moves right now. So here's a Body Slam. And then let's go ahead and pick up the Max Ether. That's nice. We're going to make our way out, heal up our team again, and then come back and do some more sweeping of these levels. Ah, Sailor. I didn't mean to make my way up here onto the balcony, but sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and... we're a fighting type here, and so is he. Let's Body Slam. That actually did quite a bit. But it was because it was a crit, and that was not a crit. That was just a level disparaging. Okay, Claire. I don't know how many more fights you're really going to see here before we make our way into Lieutenant Surge's gym. Oh, come on! That was more than enough damage to make your way all the way through that guy. There we go. And what else do you have? A Tentacool. We're going to switch over to Aubrey here. And Aubrey should be able to... That's a poison type move, and I think I resist that. Not very effective. But you know what is effective? Against you? Absorb. Come on, don't do that to me. At least it didn't do a whole lot. Absorb. That's going to deal... You're a poison type. I forgot about that. So, that's not particularly helpful. Just get him stunned. Thank you. That's really all I needed there. I don't think it has any water moves, but I'm not going to risk it. So we're going to switch over to Quinn. So Quinn can get some rep. We're going to switch back to Claire. That's just unfortunate. I don't like having to deal with supersonics and other things. Really messing up my day. There we go. That takes out the Tentacruel. Aubrey up to level 18. No move learned on the level up there, which is a little unfortunate, but okay. Let's double check and see if there's any items up here. I don't feel like there are. So we are going to make our way off of the battle. No items there. There is an item here, however. So let's walk over here, engage the fight with the gentleman. Let's see what you got, man. Leading with a Growlithe. Okay. I think... I am not very well equipped for this fight, actually. It's a level 17. This is at least on par. And I think I resist this as being a ground type if he uses a fire move. That's not good. Peter, come in here. You're my bailout. Oh, you were unaffected. That's good. Horn attack him so we can get him out of the way. That does over half. And so this is going to do the other half. Thank you, Peter, for that bailout, because that was rough. Lewis growing a level, that's good. And he learned Karate Chop, which is even better, because that has a high crit rate. Ponyta. We're just going to stay in here, and we're going to horn attack the Ponyta. I don't know if that does enough. Don't get burned, don't get burned, don't get burned. Thank you. It was a critical hit, so we're fine to stay in. And, of course, we didn't get the kill on it. Sure, we'll Poison Sting now, just to conserve some Horn Attack PP there. And nice work all the way through the gentleman. Rare candy. That's good. Let's make our way out of here. See if there's anything in this room. No items here. No items here. And this is the hallway where the rival fight is, but I think there's a lower deck to the ship that we will also want to check. Didn't mean to get into this fight here, but here we are. Machop coming out. Of course he critical hits me. Let's get a quick attack in against him. Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit, and that's not good. I don't think that takes him out. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Oh, no! Claire! I shouldn't have got greedy. I shouldn't have got greedy. Dang it! Well, Quinn's the only one on full health right now. I didn't even mean to get into this fight. That's so aggravating. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. I mean, admittedly, it opens up a spot in my team for the Spearow that I caught, but still. Let's get a Twin Needle in here just because it hits multiple times. Tackle, I can deal with that. It's not how I needed this to go. Thank you. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't going to make it through the gym with Lieutenant Surge, or wasn't going to participate in the gym fight with Lieutenant Surge, but man, if that's not infuriating. Okay, well, we've got to go into the Pokemon storage system. Got to deposit Claire. Now we have to go to the release. We need to release Claire. Yep. Bye, Claire. Now we need to figure out who's gonna fill that spot. I don't remember. It wasn't Charles. We caught Charles recently. Charles was the Metapod. I want to say that it was Tanner. That sounds like Spearow's cry. Yep, that's Tanner. Well, that's some grinding I'm going to have to do, but we're going to start by putting Tanner at the front of the party, just so he obligatorily gets more experience by getting shifted in and out. Let's go check out the basement of the SSN, see if we get any items out of there, and then into the second rival fight of today's video, which is where we will end things off. Okay, we do have an item in here. We're going to have to... Oh, we don't have to fight someone for it. But there's no more room for items. So let's see what we can use. We can use... What's TM28? Dig. I really don't want to use that right now. Seismic Toss? Sure, we can do Seismic Toss. And we can teach it to... yeah, Lewis. Lewis is our Mankey. Yes, delete an older move. And we're going to forget Scratch, I feel. Because Body Slam is a better move than Scratch and whatever else. Max Potion, not bad. Check some of the rest of these rooms here. Nothing in here. There is something right here, though. Ether, nice. Alright, we've got a Sailor here that we're going to have to fight. Yes, you do use Pokemon. And let's see who you have. Hopefully it's, nope, that's not what I was hoping to see. Tanner coming out. And Tanner immediately going away. I can't switch into Aubrey because Aubrey's not going to do much here. Lewis is underleveled. I think it's got to be Peter. Alright, Peter. Okay, Heath. Yeah, you better miss that. Scratch doesn't deal a whole lot. And of course we're getting wrapped. That's no fun. And that does 5 per tick? No thank you. Hey, stop that. Stop. Really? Wow, that's just problematic. And that's where we switch back over to Peter. Oh my gosh, that's infuriating. Thank you for missing that, and we're gonna get rid of you right now. Gosh. Yeah, Tanner better have grown a level there. He should hopefully grow 2. But he only grows 1. Peter growing to level 23. That's not a great place to be. No, we are not going to learn Focus Energy. Abandon learning that move because it does not work in this generation. You're a water type, and you're just a water type, so we are going to pivot off of you and bring in Aubrey. Tackle. But we're going to absorb your tackles and absorb your health back into us. I didn't mean to poison, I meant to stun sport, and I didn't mean to double click that. That's not great. Yeah, of course it didn't affect it because you're already poisoned. Just keep absorbing here. That was a crit, that's not great. But we're gonna start healing back damage we're taking. And so we should at least offset the damage. Alright, is this going to take it out? It should. It does. And nice work from Aubrey in finishing out that fight. Let's... Of course, we have no more room for items again. Let's... Mega Punch. We do need someone to know Mega Punch, and only Lewis can learn it. Well, then maybe we'll hold off on that. Bubble Beam. Can someone else on this party learn? Peter can learn Bubble Beam? I don't know that I want Peter to know Bubble Beam. Thunder Wave. This actually should be something really nice to have, except that nobody can learn it. Dig. I still am not ready to use that. Is there anything other than a TM that I can just get rid of? I don't want to use the HP up here, but I guess I will. I think it's gotta go to someone we plan on having long term. I think Peter is that member of the party. TM 44. What is that? TM 44 is Rest. Not a terrible move, actually. Could have some benefits, depending on if we get it on the right person. There's not an item in here, and that is the end of the hallway. So let's go heal up our team and confront the rival. We'll, of course, grab the cut HM here on camera as well, but the last big thing that we're doing is fighting our rival. Alright. Here we are on the cusp of disaster. Here comes our rival. Okay. So, we should be able to make pretty quick work of these guys. But we still have this Pidgeotto to deal with. And we don't have our own Pidgeotto to help. So what we've got to do here, what we have to do here, is we've got to go over to Peter. This is our only option for this Pidgeotto. Especially if it's going to do stuff like that. Horn Attack should make our way through it relatively well. Don't do that to me. Please just land your Horn Attack here, Peter. Peter, you can't do that. Peter! Oh my gosh. I mean, it doesn't know any flying type moves. It doesn't learn any flying type moves in this generation. We've got to go to Quinn. We just can't use bug type attacks here against it because it resists the bug type. So let's go with a Fury attack. Just hit at least 4 times for me. If you hit this 5th one, I will love you forever. Oh, thank you. But now you have to hit through a dropped accuracy stage. No. We've got to switch out. We've got to bring Peter back in. Because I need you to be healthy for the other members of this team. Critical hit, of course, because why wouldn't it? Get a Poison Sting in there. Tanner growing to level 8. That's kind of what we expected. Quinn and Peter getting some additional levels here as well. Let's Horn Attack the Raticate. And it's going to Hyper Thing me. We're fine. Thank you for critting that, Peter. Because I am chewing nails over here. Kadabra. I think this Kadabra knows Confusion. Which is a problem, because now basically everyone in my team is weak to it. And Quinn is down bad. Yep, I got confused there. I got Confusion. And that was literally my answer for other people in this party. Oh my gosh. I can't bring Peter in because he's a poison type. I can't bring Lewis in because he's a fighting type. This is where it would have been beneficial to have Scratch on him. Are you kidding me? I'm getting wiped here. Oh my gosh. No! There's no other options. There's nothing I can do. I have nothing. Like, maybe I get a Paralyze off here with a Stun Spore? Oh, of course, now you're going to use... Absorb's not going to do anything. I cannot stay in. Yeah, that's just death. That's just death. I'm getting wiped. There's nothing I can do to avoid this. Aubrey doesn't have the damage that I need. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Yep, as soon as I get Confusion, it's just done. There is nothing else I can do. I mean, he's going to keep teleporting for who knows why. But as soon as he uses Confusion again, I'm done. Oh, you absolute... Yep. That's just mean, dude. That is just mean. I mean, if he goes for something stupid here. Oh my gosh. That's so bad! That's so bad! That's so bad. I mean, I didn't team wipe, but I came way too close. And the answers that I had for things are now gone. Oh gosh, this is bad. I mean, the run's not over, but it's looking real bad. Well, let's go get the TM. Thankfully, my starter wasn't in the party. Well, a starter in my party probably would have been even more helpful. Let's get the captain's... Let's get the HM from the I don't have room in my bag for the HM from the captain. Yeah, I don't have any room for it. Well, now I know who I have to teach Dig to, because I was hoping Diglett was going to learn it by level up, but no, he ended up dying on me, so now I've got a reason to put Dig on... on Lewis. Yeah. Yes. We're gonna... No, I can't put it on Lewis. I can't put it on Peter? I thought Peter could learn it. Yes, abandon learning Dig. Yes, thank you. I just taught Mega Punch to someone too. Dang it! No, I didn't. And the only person that can learn it is Lewis, and Lewis can't have it. Oh, no. And I can't, because in order to get through that fight... I just don't have an answer here. I don't want to use this max potion. What is TM44? Rest. Can I teach it to anyone? Literally anyone. None of these people should really learn this move. I mean, I can only teach it to 2 of them because everyone else is dead. Sure, we can use rare candies on Tanner. Because I shouldn't have to. This is a waste. This is a waste of rare candies, but I've got to make room in my bag. And I literally don't have any other options right now. Ugh! This is so bad. This is so bad. Yes, I'll take the stupid technique. Thanks. Yeah, let's make our way out of here. Well, we've got to come up with a counter plan. And that is a problem for next week's me, I guess. We didn't wipe, but we may as well be done, because I honestly don't know what the counterplay is here. But if you enjoyed today's video, let me know. I made stupid choices and very dumb mistakes. But that's just kind of the way that things go sometimes. So, thanks! And, hope you have a great rest of your day.